Hello! It is Bumpy Park here, and here's Joanna in her full-fledged paladin armor, just like the CG trailer. It's really nice. Very good. Like, ooh, it's fucking hidden. This is yeah, it's really surreal to have this. I'm glad Taru made this for us. Good on her. What is this? What does it unlock? The hunt for specimens? Is this a hunting thing? Well, I did say I needed to do the whatchamacallit? The tank roll quests, which is what we're doing right now, because last time on FF14 we oh boy, we did a lot, huh? We killed Heidelin. Slash Venat. Another thing I thought we would do. Well, I kind of thought we would also do, but we did in a very sad way. I feel bad for her. She was a really cool character. It was a really good moment. And then Taru gave us this cool armor. And yeah, but that's pretty much it. Not much happened. Yeah, no, not much. We just attacked and dethroned God. Yeah, that's how it goes. And now we gotta go on our adventure. The finale of it. Now, I do say this, but where is the fucking hunt? I want to unlock the hunts, even though, like, I've not done them. It's kind of ridiculous, I know. But, I realized that, the hunt that was blocking my progress was, in fact, the, I think it's this one, the hunt for specimens. Is that it? Let me just look up Endwalker hunts. Yeah, so I need to unlock Elite and Dangerous, which it was very quick to do. Just sort of go one spot, go to the other, and that was it. Yeah, there is that one. Okay, it's like right there. Which is odd, because I remember it was somewhere else, but this person is like right here. So I'm gonna actually just unlock this quest right now. Sometimes there's a story connected to it, so I guess we'll read it for a bit. But for the most part, what we're doing usually is just we're gonna do tank roll quests. Also, we gotta get out of the site. It's ads. I don't know how long the tank roll quests are gonna be, but as long as the previous ones in Shadowbringers, then it's gonna be quite a long bit of this stream. Well, I guess we'll also do this. Do my eyes deceive me? Or are you Joanna Joyster? You know, you're always an extraordinaire. Well, as I live and breathe, it is you. Ha! I knew you'd be the first to track you. I'd be the first to track you down. Who's the guild ship's top hunter now, eh? Wait, you have heard of the guild ship hunts, yes? They are not so different from the hunts you're familiar with in Eorzea, as I understand it. I'd wager they were rather more challenging. But an adventurer of your caliber would never turn down a challenge, would you? No, you would not. Pray, speak to Nodada at the per style to register your interest at your earliest convenience. Okie dokie. That's very quick, I assume. I haven't unlocked these, and I want them to be unlocked. So if I go to a new area, I don't know, I guess I could do them. To this day, I actually don't do hunts that much. I'm Nodada. Have you come to place a bounty on the unruly beast? Yes, let me do this. By the scholar, you're Joanna? I was half convinced I'd set others an impossible task asking them to find you. The Gleaner's Guild ship has begun posting hunt bells, you see, in the hopes of capable individuals take up arms to lighten our ever-increasing load. I remember, apparently Shadowbringers once has a Moogle that is, like, murder-hungry? Or something? Like, they want you to kill? I don't even know. I never unlocked that, but that's just a thing. Unfortunately, capable individuals remain the sticking point. Few hailing from the fair poles are willing to take up arms, let alone able to stand against the more fearsome specimens. You, however, have an experience and the grit we need. When I heard you had arrived on our shores, it was music to my ears. You needn't work for free, of course. We've done our research, and the rewards we offer are as fine as any you'll find abroad. The currency we employ is a relic of times when a gleaner was a great deal less figurative, so you may find it somewhat eccentric, but it's good skill here. Speaking of eccentric, it should be noted that the majority of our clients are scholars. You probably won't have heard of the creatures they send you to after, but I find best not to worry about that over much. Slay beasts, collect samples, trying to think about long-term effects of touching said samples, and get paid. Simple, no? Yeah! That being said, I wouldn't dream of throwing you in deep end just yet. Let's have you start off with some junior marks so you can get on your feet, you get your feet wet. I have now unlocked these. Take bills for junior marks from the guild ship hunt boards in Old Charlie and Ratzahan. Tokens can be exchanged for exclusive items. Exchange tokens for exclusive items speak either to Lakshai or on Old Charlian or with Meta and Ratzahan. New quests and associated marks will become available in Notata and Old Charlian upon reaching 83. Wow. Okay, I think I should just do... Should I just do all of this real quick? Might as well. Specimen came from the moon. It's weird though, you have to unlock the Ishgard hunts first, and then you can do this. But the other ones you don't need to worry about. Like the Stormblood ones and Shadowbringers ones, it's only the Ishgard ones. I guess because they introduced that in Heaven's Ward. Good to see you, Joanna. I heard a great deal about your recent exploits, as everyone else. That's why I feel confident in recommending you the associate level hunts. You've given me a reason to believe otherwise. Associate specimens are not only more threatening, but also more difficult to track down. Accessible inhospitable creatures like bloody Garlemald. God, I hate that place. Now, if Isambard's unfriendly North was our only problem, I'd simply remind you to strap on your furs, take some ale for the road. But, well, perhaps the best thing he's working on, nothing quite like hearing it straight from a Chocobo's mouth. Yes, I heard from here. If Narvata insists, I will tell you precisely what I'm dealing with at the moment. Let's look at this request from Chrysale, shall we? She's Charlian's sole xenobiologist and self-proclaimed one, mind you, and her raison d'etre to prove that life exists beyond the stars and our own. Yeah? The astronomers have long since banned her from the meetings, refused at any request she makes on principle, but alas, we have no such luxury. She's been demanding samples from the moon for some time now. Yeah, alright. Sure. Despite obvious impossibility acquiring them, associate hunts have present such challenges, ones with no ready solution. Although we gleaners pride ourselves on our resourcefulness, all we can do in such cases is post them on the board and hope for a miracle? Try telling that to clients though. In any case, I would be thankful if you take a look at the board and try to hand bills that suit you. The guild ship has high hopes for your success. No pressure, of course. I like how they had to explain. Yeah, someone wants fucking stuff from the moon? Take bills for guild ship hunt boards. Oh, I'm now 89. Let's just unlock this for now. What? Senior marks will be available once you've fulfilled certain conditions. Oh, it doesn't even say certain conditions within the main scenario quest for Endwalker. I'm assuming it's not even gonna tell me what quests I need to do, but it just says, yeah. What's this also? Leavements? Step on hand to land. I am. What do you have in the hunt vendor, ma'am? Oh boy. Unbowed. Materias. This Diabolos wings and Nagshian cat. Oh, veterinarian striking dummy. If only I had a fucking house to put it in. I want a cat. So yeah, just do the junior hunts, do the other stuff. Yeah, okay, cool. But we're not doing that right now. I just want to unlock that, see how it goes. See how much story there is to that. Not much, but a little. They need to basically just explain, yeah, listen, this is how you unlock those hunts. It's just the moon hunts. Yeah, some lady just wants keeps coming here and asking for that. Just please try your best, I guess. I don't know. So if I'm correct, the tank role quests are indeed connected to they're connected to basically Gridania. Which is interesting to have all the leaders have character development, or I assume character development throughout here. I've heard they're not that good. People have said, yeah, it's kind of interesting, and then as they got through it, they were like, the tank one's okay, I guess. I've only heard about the tank ones being somewhat okay. And then the other ones are... I heard the ones connected to Ishgard are a little stupid, but good kind of stupid? I don't know. I have no idea. Like, I can't even understand. So, magical range. I mean, I have all of them at 80. Physical ranged. Healer. Melee. I shall try with Reaper instead of Monk, sadly, because I'm very into Reaper. But this one, of course, is the tank one. The Gridania delegate is in urgent need of stout defender to help combat a new threat to her homeland. Hey. I've come about for the Twin Adders to enlist the aid of accomplished fighters. Small folk cower in their homes and fear the unprecedented threat to the 12th Wood. A blasphemy. It strikes quickly and with deadly precision before returning to the shadows whence it came. Try as we might, we have yet to devise a means to track it, much less slay it. Several brave souls search for it even now, but their chances would improve greatly if they had a stout protector by their side. Judging by your reputation, I dare say you're precisely the woman we seek. What say you? Will you serve as the shield that stands between Gridania and certain doom? Protecting the realm is what I do. It's my job description. I will take it as an enthusiastic yes. Make haste to the Adder's Nest and report to my superior. All Gridania shall pray for your success. Wait, do I have one? An 8 direct ticket to the Adder's? Why do I have full? What? Why am I full? What happened? Oh, I think I went into the... That this should not be full. This is not... No. What's happening? Okay. Alright, hang on. I have an idea. Oh no. I'm full. What's filling me up? Oh. These materia. And they're 560. I actually need those. Possibly? Yeah, I should probably put them... Can I put them in a chocobo saddlebag? I think I need to look at the saddlebag first. Alright, first put the dyes. And put these materia. This one, I could sell for 919 gil. Or I could just discard it, because I don't need that. Bye. You know what, I'm discarding this too. It's been in there for too long. It's just been hilarious. Fuck off. Alright, that eased my pain a bit. 10 slots. I still am in immense pain. Because of these coffers that I have. Yeah. And I already have my level 89 gear. That apparently is item synced. So I assume it's synced to 80? This is weird. It is weird. Field notes that I can't do anything with here. You know what? Fuck it, I'm putting these field notes here. But you're not putting the Bosnian stuff here, because over there, because yeah, I need that probably. This tree slice tower, I don't have. Okay, we done? Is that 15 slots? Fuck it, it's good enough for now. Now I thought I had an 8 ride ticket to the Adder's Nest that I just wanted to use. I have this platinum card. No. That I should probably use. Yeah, I don't know why I'm not using it. I can use it right now, actually. Finding treasure. Get a photo of this. I actually never did treasure map. Using the treasure map will bring up a window that reveals rough whereabouts of hidden cache. It is then up to you to cross-reference the area and map pinpoint the precise location. Upon arriving, you dig to locate and extract the treasure. Be fairly warned, the chest may be rigged with a trap that lures ferocious creatures to you. You must defeat them if you are to walk away with life and limb and loot. Recommended 8. I still have this 1-star clan mark from like Ishgard. I have no idea why. Can I just discard it or like turn it in? I have no idea. Should I even eat these loaves? Not really, but I don't want to keep this food here. There's other things that are just like I don't need. I think I got them from like enemies probably. It's probably what some of this stuff is. Yeah, some of this stuff is probably also like loot from enemies. I'm not too sure. Bosnian coins, singing cluster. I'm not sure what's going on here. Got these things that I don't use that much, which I should use more. Anyway, this has all been just to say I gotta go to Gridania. That's Ul'dah. What? I can't even tell what Ul'dah and Gridania are. The great. I mean, one's black and yellow. The other is yellow and black. So not my fault. Wait. Also, it's Crimbus or Starlight. It's the holidays. I wanna... Hang on. I know the others. This is right there. I just want to see. I just want to hear. Want to hear some festive stuff? I'm not even going... I'm not doing the quest yet. We're just throwing snowballs. Thank you. It's beautiful. Just having a snowball fight. This is nice. I always like this. Alright. No, but we're going to the Adders Guild, so we have to go to the Dry Plaza, because that's the closest area there. I think, right? There is also another teleport here. It's all the way over the Archers Guild, which is a little off. Like a path. Are you them? Blasphemy Hunt Master. A liaison about that hunt sent word of your arrival, but I can scarcely believe our luck. Are you truly here to help us bring the wicked blasphemy to heel? Then there is hope for us yet. I shall fetch the Elder Seeds here at once. She's leading the hunt, and I'm certain she'll be most eager to see you. That's a very cute dress that bunny girl had. Yo girl, what up? I'm here to help you. As best I can. Full glad am I to welcome you in good health and good spirits, Joanna. On behalf of all Gridania, allow me to thank you for rising to our defense yet again. Alright, there we go. That's good. I just want to check something. Also, I like how, Nanamo is on the screen. We're doing this one. She's like, you ain't doing mine? Let's see how it is. You will forgive me for eschewing further formalities, as time is of the essence. I shall share with you what little we know of the exclusive scourge. Following the events of Davner, we received a report that an unidentified man has fallen into fits on the road before transforming into a beast most foul. A blasphemy, we soon determined. Eyewitnesses to subsequent attacks spoke of patterns on its skin reminiscent of heavy chains, and thus we have named it Gleipnir, one of the creature of legend. Gleipnir, huh? Alright. It emerges from the bush without warning, bringing destruction and tragedy to those unfortunate enough to be near. Ere we can respond, it retreats into hiding, leaving no trace for us to follow. The elements cry out for us to rid the forest of this wicked presence, yet even if we tracked it to its lair, I fear besting the beast would be no simple matter. The wounds on Gleipnir's victims are tainted by corruption. We can but conclude that the fiend's fangs, claws, and horns are all imbued with a powerful poison. The smallest scratch sends the afflicted into fits, and death soon follows. Mayhap you know of the creeping death. The effects of Gleipnir's vile poison bear more than a passing similarity to the symptoms of that deadly plague. It swept through the Twelfswood many years ago. The sick found their skin covered in chain-like patterns and spent their final moments in excruciating pain. That sounds terrible, God. It was long before I came to Gridania, but people still speak of it with dread. Is it true that the disease spared not a single cure? Very nearly, yes. Before the remainder were taken, we were able to devise a cure for the Glimshroom. Slowly though it was, the scars of this tragedy could then begin to heal. Gleipnir threatens to reopen old wounds, I fear. Yet despite the similarities between the blasphemy's corruption and the creeping death's marks, it is unclear how these two phenomena are related after at all. Maybe someone has been turned into a blasphemy and they remember something about that or connected to it. Both conjuring and white magic have failed to abate the poison spread. To confront Gleipnir now would place our soldiers at risk of grievous injury. That's why I'm here, to take the damage. Forgive me, Elder Cetio, but this appears to be urgent. What? Again? Oh no, are there more people? Gleipnir has struck once more. In the North Shroud, the whalers came too late to see the beast themselves, but the man it attacked yet lives. They are bringing him to Fallground Float as we speak. Then we must meet them there. Will you accompany us, Joanna? Ethelmere should be able to appraise us of the details upon our arrival. Alright then. Ethelmere? Fallground Float. All the way down here. Okay, is this the one that's connected to Ishgard? No, one of the Gridania areas is connected to Ishgard. Just forget which one. I think it is. This is, yeah, the Court of Central Highlands. I was replaying Realm Reborn, so I was going through, in my, primal alternate character, and so I was going through some of these areas, and I remember some places and how to connect. Word of the attack is yet spread among our populace. They remain calm for now. We cannot say for certain Gleipnir has quit this place. Stay on your guard. Lucy's here. You honor us with your presence. I cannot thank you enough for coming all this way. Given the dire circumstances, I would not leave this to another. Where is the wounded man? Outside the Bobbing Cork, being attended to by one of our heroes. He's a capable healer, but I worry this is beyond his limits. I shall do all in my power to aid him. I in turn may have need of assistance as well. I ask that you stay close, both of you. Okie dokie. Again, I find it very insane that all you gotta do is do the role quest and then you can get the dyed version of this gear. It's crazy. Is the easiest it's ever been. So now I'm like, alright, well, I guess I can get the dyed that version of the gear finally, because I never at all attempted to do it. You doing all right, buddy? Oh, all right. He's doing okay. He's a hardy soul, but I'm utterly at lost. While I managed to heal his wounds, the poison lingers. I fear the worst is yet to come. When I removed his clothes for treatment, I recognized the chains. This is indeed the creeping death. Do not lose heart. I shall spare no effort. Rest for now. We may have need of your talents again ere long. Chigos, man, Chigos! A bloody swarm of them! That came from the east gate. Chigos are known as carriers of the creeping death. The villagers are on edge. If they think the Valken are harbingers of another plague, they may panic. Pray, see to the Chigos. I shall remain here with the victim. Alright. Chigos. Me and this dude will go do that. Let's go beat them up. Wouldn't Endwalker be taking you back to Realm Reborn areas? It's crazy. Sorry, panicky man, what do you need? They were near Ada Springs. A whole swarm of them, like an army getting ready for war. Bringing the creeping death like it's not. Folk of dropping dead with no rhyme or reason. And I'm not about to join them. No, sir. Getting them back fast as my legs could carry me. Were you bitten? I will show you to a hero if so. Not a single hole that doesn't belong, you can be sure. You'd best do something about that swarm, though. Would that we could, but keeping the gate manned is our priority if we have the numbers spare for a hunting party. By the time the whaler and reinforcements arrive, it will be too late. We'll deal with the Chigos. The one who calls the greater number owes the other a flagon of ale, eh? Oh, that'd be nice. I commend your bravery, Godspeed, and don't get bitten. Oh, what the fuck? I am sorry, I'm not, I'm busy. I have to do things. What's this? What the hell? Is it a red question? What the fuck? Reaching for Cloud 9? What is this? Is this the... Oh, this is a Crafter Gatherer leaf quest, I think? I think the Crafter Gatherers. There's always one, the Beast Trap quest, yeah. Alright. Creeping Chigos! Forgot that they were, Oh yeah, that's right. I'm level 90. And I have my artifact armor, so. Oh, it says it level syncs, I think. I don't know what that means. Oh, one hit from this and they're gone. Nice. That's how strong Requiescat God is. No one can stop me. Calm down. To be praised. And you? I've come bearing a cure for the creeping death, but it's a little use against the actual death. Oh, you have? That's good. That's why I've come. I'm here to tell of a man suffering. Oops, sorry. Uncommon pains have all gone float. It's an opportunity for philanthropy and a touch of profit, I'll admit. But if what you say is true, his condition demands a swifter pair of feet than mine. Could you bring the medicine to him in my stead? No need for payment this time, of course. Thank you. Thank you, merchant. You saved my life, and one good turn deserves another. I only hope the cure works as purported. As for me, I'll be on my way and give any Valken a spy a wide berth. Careful. Nice man. Could I fly? Yeah. I probably could have gone there faster because I was fucking trying to be accurate. Hey y'all, what up? Sorry. Oh, he's in a cutscene. It's fine. I dare in a cutscene. Thank you for culling the Chicos. Alas, our patient's condition has yet to improve, and it is all we can do to keep him from succumbing to the poison. I know this medicine. It was once used to treat the creeping death. Given his symptoms, it may well prove effective here as well. Let's hope it works. It works upon the body quite quickly, as I recall. Hold on just a while longer, my friend. The medicine will soon relieve your pain. I don't... It hurts. It hurts. Why? Why? It's not working. The man's shrieks die in his throat as his body is racked by violent convulsions. He then falls stiff and quiet, as if breath was snatched from his chest. It did not work. That means this thing is its own disease, probably. 12 have mercy. At the very last, his suffering is over. Had we been quicker to deliver the medicine, would he have lived? Nay, I think not. He was doomed from the moment the poison entered his blood, as will be others if we do not soon gain an understanding of our foe. Let this tragedy not be in vain, but serve as a lesson. Though the effects of Glepner's corruption resemble the creeping death, 'tis clear that the two share very little else in common. The poison burns through the body more quickly than any disease. Too deadly is it borne by creatures so fragile as Chicos, or any other besides. Then, that is one less possibility the people need fear. 'Tis a shame life was lost, but this knowledge may help us ensure that others are not. Spread word, but do so with delicacy. In these troubled times, fear and despair can drive even the goodliest of souls. Desperate ends. Glepner is the only blasphemy known to us in Gridania, for now. We must do our utmost to stop him from sowing further discord. Understood, Elder Seats here. I'll give this man a proper burial before sharing what we discovered. Ascertaining Glepner's whereabouts is still a primary concern. Let us return to the Adder's Nest, for information shall be our most reliable weapon in the days ahead. And there is no better place to acquire it. My bad. Yeah, she must deal with this a lot. She is the main healer at this area, with death and everything. To New Gridania. All right. This will tell us how many quests are in each of these levels. If it skips 1 or skips 2. Glepner has been sighted in various locales, and though we are reviewing every report of we suspect most are erroneous. Fear is a way of making one jump at shadows. It will take time before we determine which reports merit a more involved investigation. Until then, I ask that you stay vigilant and keep your eyes peeled for any sign of blasphemy. Yep, 1 every level. 1. We followed up on every report concerning Glepner, even those that beggared belief. The most promising suggests that the blasphemy is currently stalking the South Shroud. We will proceed at once, and there's no telling when it might strike again. The Elder Seats here is already en route to Roots Lake. Let's not keep her waiting. South Shard. There are two places to South Shard. Which one is the closest? Camp Tranquil. You? Greetings, Joanna. Luck would have it, my sister Raya frequents Camp Tranquil. We would do well to meet with her first, for she may have knowledge of this threat that can aid us in our search. Got it. Missed that girl. It's been a long time. Yo, what up? Why is this not the healer role quest? We're literally meeting healers. It's been too long, Raya. Connie, I was afraid the situation might force your arrival, or that this reunion was under more joyous circumstances. It is heartening to see her joined by the bearer of Atoa's will. Unfortunately, Glepna's poison cannot be cured by any healing force known to us, as I'm sure you've already learned. Nevertheless, I have faith that together we will find a way to defend it. Thank you. Yes, it's nice to see you after the White Mage quest as well. Now, she's only in the White Mage quest for like 30 to 50, and after that, it's mostly what? Other characters? The Stormblood ones go only to bring back the Conjurer questline, so it's an eclectic mix of different things. Every moment is crucial, so let us dispense with further pleasantries. Have you received word of Glepner's whereabouts? I have. It recently ambushed a poor traveler who succumbed to his wounds soon thereafter. A tragic and increasingly common tale. No others in Camp Tranquil have come to harm, but some claim they feel a presence in the distant trees, staring at them with malicious intensity. They struggle to find the courage to venture beyond the safety of the camp. While its victims exhibit symptoms reminiscent of the creeping death, Glepner's corruption seems only to affect those who have been assaulted by the blasphemy itself. We have yet to confirm a single instance of it spreading from one individual to another. That's somewhat reassuring, but it will provide little comfort to the people here, I think. If Glepner comes, any defense we mount will come at great cost. Those who fall wounded will invariably die. I'm at a loss, and people under my care can see it. They grow tense and bicker amongst themselves. Some even accuse me of standing idly by while this monster roams free, as if I'm not doing all that I can. I apologize. Would that I come to you sooner? Would that there were more I could offer you? Not every burden is yours to bear, Connie. You know, yeah, it'll be fun. She's right. It is the duty of all T-tiers to face this threat, and so we should do so together, with the aid of the elementals as well. Under different circumstances, I would agree, but their strength was waned since the calamity, and I'm reluctant to impose upon them. Indeed, when I open my thoughts to the elementals, I shudder to hear their distress. Once we have laid low the blasphemy, the elementals will be at peace. Well then, how do you propose we go about that? First, allow me to speak with the people here and reassure them that all will be well. The Gridania's resolve to weather this storm remains steadfast. No road is closed to the true of heart. I suppose I shouldn't be surprised that you begin with an earnest and heartfelt appeal. For my part, I shall reach out to Arun. Perhaps together we can find a way to offer similar comfort to the elementals. I have no doubt that we will require their assistance in the days ahead. Thank you, sister. May the 12 watch over you and keep you both. Girl! May I trouble you to accompany me? The presence of a storied hero would surely lend credence to claims that people's difficulties will soon be at an end. Yeah, sure, why not? Should be fun. Talking with the people? While you attend to that, I shall gather what information I can from the wood dwellers stationed there. Pray, look for me at the camp proper when you have finished. I will at least know this guy's name? Maybe that is his birth name. Just go in and be like, everyone, good news. It's not the creeping death. Bad news. We're all gonna die if you get touched by it. So, don't do that. If we're convinced the people, they need not live in fear of Glepner, then my words alone will be insufficient. I do not comport myself as an imposing figure blessed by martial prowess, to say the least. You, on the other hand, are renowned as a peerless warrior who has triumphed to countless trials. Simply looking on your features fills me with confidence that the crisis too shall pass. I pray you stay by my side, that those we speak might be joyed by your presence. Alright, let's go, girl. You're with me. She's just sitting pretty by that with their guards and finery. What do they care if a beastie's running amok? They'll be fine. That's why they're doing nothing while it hunts us. We'd be fools to trust our lives to those that don't care away. Past time we went south. At least in Oldad, they don't pretend to look out for a common man. Let's go to a place where at least they don't pretend. At least they're not pretending to look out for us. You know, they'll be honest. Lucitia, I was just... I promise you that we are sparing no effort to hunt for Glepner. However, it will take time. And more may suffer before the beast is laid low. Nevertheless, I ask that you place your faith in me. If only for a while longer. I love the Twelfswood and her people with all my heart. And I would not let our enemy torment us forever. Yeah, what she said. I understand. Man's gotta give voice to his worries from time to time, eh? Nothing I want us to abandon my home. I'll stick around for now. Yeah, people are getting worried. Come on, man. Alright. Hello, distraught woman. Single scratch is enough to spell one stone, they say. Nothing but to wait for death to come. How can we raise a beast like that? Do not give in to despair, my friend. Know that I shall do all in my power to see us through this crisis. Hold fast to hope and encourage others to do so as well. I'll try, Elder Seedsir. I'll try. I know you've placed yourself at risk leaving the safety of the city to coming here, and that means a lot to me and mine. I'll stay close to the whalers and pray news of your triumph reaches us soon. Thank you. I promise you that it will not be long. Hello, restive man? Are you rested today? I saw it. Gargantuan beast stalking the woods with horns the size of my leg. What's to stop it from coming here to fill its belly? Glepner will do no such thing, I swear. I shall see to it personally that the blasphemy does not come within a palm of this village. Keep heart, for brighter days lie ahead of us. Truly, Elder Seedsir. Perhaps I let my imagination get the better of me. You are a beacon in these dark times. I pray you restore the peace soon. I shall. You can be certain. Before we restore the peace. Yo, you want to take a photo together? Let me just, I gotta do something for a second. Hang on, where is... minions? Yes, minion guide. Where is the leaders? Dress up Raban. If you press it again, do you get a different minion? Yeah. No, you just, it goes away and then you have to press it again to get the same minion. Yeah, okay. Well, let's have this one. Let's go to... that. And then do... I'll get you to look at all the camera. Alright, there. Got it. Then character lighting probably? Or first, manual brightness adjustment. I've also learned that these lighting types you shouldn't use too much. You should just use character lighting. It's a lot better. Nice! Perfect photo. Good job, Connie. Thank you for the... Oh wait, we cannot fly anywhere. Alright, where are we going now? Will that be all, Elder Sutia? It will. I have done what I can to quell the unrest, but so long as Glepner lives, they will never be at peace. Sometimes simply lending an ear does wonders. As must be the case for the elementals, yes? Indeed, you're correct. Today was a welcome reminder. Oh, I'm eating something there. So I was eating a little candy there. Today was a welcome reminder that that truth, an important step in our journey. Mayhap I should visit the settlements more often. Doubtless some here think of me as distant as the elementals, so rarely do they see me in the outer reaches. You can come by, have adventures here. You've served me admirably as protectors thus far, for which I am grateful. Yet until we have found and laid Glepner low, I must continue to impose upon your goodwill. There's no imposition, Elder Sutia. You saved me on the killing fields of Cartano. My life is yours, now and always. Your life is your own to command, but I thank you for your words, and your conviction, which fills me with confidence that the path we walk is true. Even if that path takes us afield. Did I ever tell you that? When I was a young student, I would often steal into the woods with a dear friend of mine, much to the chagrin of our teacher. Deep down, I suspect there's still a part of me that yearns to wander where I should not. You should do that more often, you know, go on little adventures. Yo, it's one of the company heroes, that one dude. Can't believe I remember. He's from the company of heroes, goddammit. He's also in the Scholar Quest at one point. Landon now, yeah. Elder Seats here. Word from the border, we got ourselves a right bloody mess by the sound of it. What has happened? Per your earlier instructions, the whalers closed the roads to all travels while we scoured for the wood for signs of Glepner. But now a group of locals are demanding to be let through into Danaland. They're terrified by the sound of it, screaming about the creeping death and gods know what else. Despair grips their hearts. If it consumes them wholly, then we may have yet more blasphemies to contend with. I will speak with them. Wild rumors fuel their panic, and with truth and compassion will I convince them to see reason and return to their homes. If anyone can, it's you, Elder Seats here. We're doing our best to keep them calm for now, but my man's words painted a grim picture. I pray you make your way to the border as quickly as you can. Hang on, I gotta look at something for a second. Da-da-da-da. Alright, sorry, I had to look at something for a second. Okay. So. You know, she basically did, you know, it's like, alright, let's just do some border control. You know, it's a bit of a disease going around while it doesn't spread to other people. If the monster could come and attack people. The problem is that now some locals are like, yo, this is our home. What the fuck? Everyone remain calm. It's fine. I'm here. We're all just on edge. Let us through, damn you! We're standing here while the creeping death nips at our heels. You're telling us to die! Those rumors are false. The Elder Seats here herself sent word that the creeping death is not responsible for the recent incident. You mustn't surrender to panic. Return to your homes while we deal with the threat, and pay no heed to the baseless stories. Stories? Stories? I've seen the dead with my own eyes! Don't tell me what is and isn't true. Oh, they're trying to leave, I think. Hearken to me, my friends. I come before you now to assure you that the creeping death has not returned. Only those who have been wounded by Glepner are in danger, and so I beseech you to take shelter in your homes until the threat has passed. Glepner? The beast I saw in the wood? We have to run it! We have to run! It could have followed us! You saw him? Where? Not far from here. Those glistening horns, those terrible chains, reaching out to drag you down the seventh hell. We ran and never looked back. But don't worry, it didn't catch any of us. No one's marked, see? That means we're safe, right? But say we weren't quite fast enough. What then? Its horns and claws are where the poison resides, and even a scratch would be cause for concern. Oh no. They've been scratched. Even a little scratch. Then it's too late for me. Is that why my body feels like it's on fire? You told me the branches tripped you up. You said that's how it happened. You said. Ah, crap. Oh, heavenly winds, guide us to the font of strength. Oh, what's she doing? She healing? I don't feel any better. Do it again. Do it again. I don't think that's how the spell works. You gotta keep casting cure. It hurts. Help me. Have you tried a Suda? Conjuring has no effect. There can be no mistake. This is Glepner's doing. Even so, I ask that you do not lose heart. Stay strong. For if we surrender to fear, the beast has already won. No, I don't want to die. Please, help me. Ah! Oh no! He's transforming! No! Despair! I forgot about that part. Get back! You said it wasn't. Why? Liar. Liars, all of you. None of us are safe. None of us will. Ah! Oh, shit. Despair made manifest. 12th our friend. Is this not that can be done for these poor souls? No, I'm afraid not. Once they've transformed, it's over. Not but one thing. I know we must lay them to rest. Contain the dread. Get him! Oh boy, this sucks. Oh. Wait, is there someone else here? Someone else? Oh goodness. Oh, what? Whoops, wrong one. There you go. They are at peace. When it had not come to this, I was powerless to prevent it. You did all you could, Elder Sitzir. Is that what's going to happen to us? Is there no hope? What you witnessed was the fate of those who fall to deepest despair. It feeds upon grief and anguish, and is more deadly than Gleipnir itself. But as I swore to you that we shall defeat the blasphemy that haunts our homeland, so too do I swear that despair will not be the end of us. Keep the faith and look to the horizon, for brighter days will come. As you say, Elder Sitzir, as you say. Gleipnir is not here, and so you are free to return to your homes. I but urge you, take care of on the path back. We will, by Elder Sitzir. So, that's going on right now. A storm has passed, but a darker tempest rolls in the distance. So long as the specter of despair looms, the people will struggle to take any words of comfort to heart. We will see more tragedies like this. The elementals too cry out for a solution. The longer we struggle to resolve the crisis, the more innocent lives we put at risk. Raya O said we would need to turn to the elementals for assistance. And I know now that she was right, and so I will seek audience with the Great One. However, there are preparations I must attend to first. I shall make the proper ablutions at the lotus stand. Pray return to the Adder's Nest and wait my summons. She got prepared to talk to an elemental or something. Oh, look, double bunnies. Oh wow, twinsies. Oh wow, lots of people here doing the same thing I did. Ah! Whoop! I put the wrong one. I put the wrong teleport. I forgot. I kept because I've had the home on New Gridania for quite a while, so I just assumed it was the same. It's fine. We're here. Hello, Paladins. Despite our best efforts, we've been able to prevent further loss of life. I've seen an even greater hardship ahead. As we press on, we mustn't forget the words of the elder seeds here. We must strive to remain undaunted in the face of despair. She's preparing for her communion with the Great One. When the time is right, she will call upon us both. Until then, my friend, stay strong. The tired eyes and slumped shoulders of the keeper of the entwined serpent speaks weariness. The situation has worsened since last we spoke. Glepner grows bolder in his attacks, and the conjurers are spread thin in their efforts to attend the victims. Moreover, we are no closer to finding a means to counteract the blasphemy's poison. With no choice but to wait until death claims them. Some are overwhelmed by hopelessness, becoming mad beasts and lash out at the former countrymen. Such tragedies all too easily beget further tragedy, as bereaved loved ones are in turn overcome and share in the same horrid fate. The people speak of these incidents in hushed whispers, afraid that any moment a monster might appear within their midst. We must slay Glepner without further delay. I think it's the only way to stop this. I don't think there'll be a way to make a potion for this. Indeed. Let's hope that the Elder Seedseer's efforts to enlist the aid of the elementals are successful. That united we may at last cleanse the Torvswood of the evil once and for all. We getting a call from her? Urgent news, Joanna. Glepner has ambushed a party of wood whalers. They are engaged with the blasphemy near the Guardian Tree, where the Great One slumbers. This bodes ill. Has it divined the Elder Seedseer's intent? Is it attempting to prevent her from communicating with the elementals? Bah! In any event, we cannot let Glepner calm the tree. The Elder Seedseer bade us rendezvous with her at Sorrel Haven. We leave at once. Let's go! To Brent Match Meadows! Alright, let's hope this works. I'm assuming we're gonna catch up with him. And he's gonna be killing everyone, and it's gonna be depressing. Ow! What the fuck? Battered arms and armor are strewn across the ground, but there is no other trace of man or blasphemy. Out of the way! What about now? Nah, there's no trace of man or blasphemy. And then immediately fucking beasts attack me. I guess they're not blasphemies. I guess they're also not men. I see. I think I know what happened here, though I pray that I am wrong. There is no sign the Woodwellers save their arms and armor. Seasoned warriors would never cast aside their equipment. But here it lies, and I see not a single body. In the face of certain death, even the bravest among us can succumb to despair. Before the blasphemy poison took them, they were transformed. Shit! Glepner could not have gone far. He may be watching us even now. Be on your guard. The air is thick with corruption. If the Woodwellers succumb to a man, then we can expect a hard fight. Though I dread the thought of hurting our brave soldiers, we cannot allow the creatures they have become to roam free. Let us form 2 groups to more quickly track down and call the beasts. Once we are finished, we shall regroup under the boughs of the guardian tree. Flapping wings. I think it just took down one of the creatures. I'm also here to do that. Oh no, never mind. Wrong, I guess. Whoops. Don't worry, I got him. Today's a pretty good lazy Saturday. I do wonder if I'll be able to beat this game. In today. It would take. So I've seen people get up to the point I am in the main story, and for them, who go a little quicker than I do, they I'll say they go maybe about a couple hours, 6 or so hours, right? Yeah, they did in 6 hours, maybe 8 hours. And for me, I'd probably add it a little bit, because it's like what I do is I do the side quests in the zone as well. Not all of them, obviously, but like the important ones. And so I do those. And I also explore the area before moving on to another one. So I do have to do whatever the 6th zone's going to be. I have to do that. And then there's obviously reading. I read all the dialogue as much as I can. So that takes a while. I'm sorry, giant slug. Tree! What you doing? Our work is done then. The loss of so many brave souls is tragic, but now they are at peace, and the guardian tree is safe. Let us take comfort in that. But I pray that the Great One will hear my plea. Alright, tree. Let's go. We need your help. Tree just answers, "No, I'm going to bed." Oh! You good? Alcitia, are you hurt? The Great One is filled with fear. An all-consuming fear unlike any I have ever felt. It spoke onto me, and its words were clarion. Drive the evil away. Drive the evil away. I can think of naught else, and so we will not receive the aid we seek, not until we can dispel the dread that claws at the forest's very heart. No. This was our last hope. We have to find it. It's nothing that can, like, lead us to it. We are not alone. Oh! It's here! I looked away for a second, I'm sorry. Oh my! Oh. Them chains. There can be no mistake. This is the profane beast. The blasphemy that has mired the 12's wood in despair. Glepner. Stay back! Take that! It makes for the guardian tree. We must stop it. The poison. You mustn't let it touch you. Such fearsome strength. Ruh-roh. Let's go. You can stand on 2 legs. No, not now. No. Huh? In accordance with our covenant, we Pajal have been blessed by the elementals. From the moment we are chosen, we are bound to act as mediators between man and nature. The most skilled among us are honored seat seers, and it is their duty to guide Gridania through the times both poor and prosperous. I cannot say which of you will be found more worthy. In my estimation, you both have the potential to become seat seers. Of that I become more certain by the day. That's nice. Wait, is that Connie? How long ago was this? Pajali girl. But I don't want to be a seed seer. I never wanted to be a Pajal either. I never asked for any of this. I get to live a normal life like everyone else. How come I don't get to grow old? Why was I cursed with these ugly horns? Okay, no, that's not Connie. Connie's a hero woman, if I remember correctly. Ugh. I like them. Maybe we didn't choose to be born this way, but I don't think it makes us that different from everyone else. It's a rare gift. A blessing, even. If we can use it to help others, then we should. Don't give up on becoming a seed seer, Connie. Oh, it is Connie! We'd all be worse for it. I guess I just never noticed her horns. A blessing. I never thought of it that way. I suppose I just hated not having a choice. But maybe you're right. I haven't interacted with Connie so much that I didn't even know she had those horns. I just pay attention to her face. Now I have to look at her head. Connie. Oh no, it's the dude. Aww. Connie, you good? Girl? Oh. The matron is merciful. The elder seed seer has fallen unconscious, but is otherwise unharmed. The blasphemy must not have touched her, for I do not see the telltale mark of poison. Still, I am no healer, and she should be looked after by those who are. I shall carry her back to her. I shall carry her back to Gridania. You must leave before Glepner returns. Await me at the Adder's Nest. Mm. Allow me to thank you again for your assistance. The elder seat here has been delivered to care of Sumiyan. With the grace of the elementals, will she make a full recovery? That's good! Oh, hey, Danny. How's it going? Sorry, I didn't see you there for a while. I was busy. In fact, she has already regained consciousness. But it is not yet allowed to receive visitors. We can wait for now. God damn it, I was useless. I could do nothing while the elder seats see her face Glepner alone. I was to be her shield. That I stand before you while she lies abed. It's proof of my failure. I'm pretty sure she wouldn't have wanted you to throw your life away. She's not that type of gal. Nice. Oh, I'm just playing this game still. I'm near the end. It'll probably take me a couple hours. You truly are the hero of whom the bards sing, aren't you? You've suffered terrible trials, yet you still stand tall and resolute. You know, I try. Thank you for your counsel. How close I came to forgetting the lessons of my past. I've spoken of it to a few. Truth be told, it brings me shame to recall it. Oh, you were a Garlem outside? Oh no. I fought at Cartanel, not as a soldier of the Eorzean Alliance, but as a conscript in the Garlean Imperial Army. Clad in armor and magitech, another drop in a sea of pitiless metal. You grow numb to the violence and killing out of necessity. It becomes routine. Work to earn your next meal. But then the moon shattered and the dragon emerged, and when the dust had settled, I was not a body clinging to life amongst the fallen. I remember staring at the burning sun above, growing weaker, wondering if the heat or an Eorzean's blade would finish the job. Oh, you tried doing that. I actually did the equivalent of that once. I think we got the second phase. We got pretty close. We never passed it through it though. Then I stopped and then I did other things in the game. We got halfway. But it wasn't death that came, but salvation. I was delivered from my well-earned fate by the elder Seatseer. She deigned to save a man who once bared steel against her people. Her kindness didn't end there. Once my wounds had healed, she welcomed me with open arms. Never did she regard me with distrust, nor did she ever make me feel obliged to repay my debt. She fought not to take life, but to safeguard it. Through our friendship, I came to see the wisdom in that distinction, and pledged my remaining years to her service. Yeah, extreme trials are a thing. They can be tough. Well, at least we got close. It would have accomplished nothing to draw myself against Glepner in vain, and even if there was profit to be found in the sacrifice, she would not abide it. Your words serve to remind me of this. We will defeat the blasphemy, aye, but we will do so without forsaking that which we hold dear. This I swear. Punch. I once did Odin and Ultima? Yeah, the Ultima weapon, extreme, unsynced by accident because I didn't understand the game. I just queued up into Duty Finder. I believe it is, where is it? It's right. Don't look at those. Yeah, Ultima's Bane. And Earth's Front. I did those. Those were just funny. I think I did beat Odin, but it was like so many wipes, and then ultimately I don't remember if we beat or we just left or quit. Actually, I don't remember if we beat either of those. I know I beat one of them. But, yeah, without having known anything about them going in there. Yeah. Joanna, the Elder Seat here has grown strong enough to receive visitors. Come, we must go to Stillglade Fane at once. Okay. I know, I jumped off. I believe it is... Which one is it? This one? Yep. Oh, we're here? Oh, usually we go into the other area. Elder Seat's here. It fills my heart with joy to see you in better health. Yeah, she does have horns. Why the fuck have I not noticed that before? I've just, like, looked at her ornaments. Well, that makes sense. I'm gladdened by your presence as well, my friend. And lest you wonder, I know that the conjurers found no trace of the poison in my humors. If you are ready, I would resume our search for Glepner. They may be up to the task, but you are not. There's one thing to engage in conversation, quite another to go gallivanting about the Twelveswood, hunting a blasphemy. I am aware you are a conjurer of surpassing skill, and will not presume to gainsay your judgment. But have my wounds not healed? Those visible to the naked eye, perhaps. I worry that the strain of your communion with the Great One has taken toll on you in ways we may struggle to perceive. The Great One is a being of purest ether, and you were exposed to its unbridled despair, its raw terror. There may be consequences. I am aware of that, but Glepner must be stopped. Until the blasphemy is laid low, people will continue to die. How am I to carry out my duties cloistered here? How am I to deliver the forest and its people from the despair? It is your duties that demand you remain. I understand your frustration, but if you were to fall in battle, if your guiding light you bear were to fade, then all Gridania would be lost. Rest, Connie. Rest and gather your strength so that when the time comes, you are fit to do what must be done. In the meantime, trust in your allies. You are right. That said, I see no reason I cannot join in planning our next step. As you said before, conversation is quite unlike gallivanting about on a hunt. Well, alright. What do we do? Our encounter with Glepner has made it plain that we cannot hope to triumph over it as we are. Only the Great One's power can we achieve victory. And I gotta... And according to these quest lines, I cannot be 88. I gotta be 90 to beat him, obviously. When the seventh umbral calamity was nigh, the Great One committed a portion of its boundless strength to extend a barrier over the heaven and earth, the ermine hedge. Thus was the Twelveswood spared the worst. If we could convince it again to lend us even a small measure of that power, we would not need fear the poison. Therefore, I believe we should pour our efforts into placing the elementals, that we earn their favor. The quieting worked before, it may work again. I believe that was a thing I did in the White Mage quest, wasn't it? Ah, of course. You're the inheritor of Ator's will. Ryo-O and Arun praised the wisdom and bravery you displayed that day. Indeed, we were nearly overrun by the creatures the Great One called to its defense. But this time is different. The Great One quakes with such fear that it cannot bear to behold its enemy, let alone fight it. So we must find a way to dispel this fear that binds it, and reassure it that together we can defeat Glepner. Only then will it hearken to our words. I think too that we must gain a greater understanding of what drives Glepner. It seems to bear resentment towards the elementals. The Great One in particular, why? I pondered this question myself. Lingering memories of the person Glepner once was may be responsible. Reports of Ratzahan suggest that this is likely the case, in fact. If we could ascertain the original identity of the blasphemy, but where are we to begin our investigation? Joanna mentioned the thing. You were granted a vision of Glepner's past? And I was there? Then I may know who he is. Or was. As do I. The boy who trained alongside Kani in our youth. Isura Supin. After all these years, is this what became of him? You mentioned him briefly before. Were you close? Also, I can't get over the fact this man's name is EA. EA Surus was a Pajal like me. But he had never known his parents, and devoted himself wholly to his studies. He embraced the role the forest had bestowed upon him, and truth be told, was a much better student than I ever was. A fair assessment, despite your esteemed heritage. You never took to my lessons as well as he, never dreaming of the outside world. Stealing off into the woods more times than I can count. How can I keep watch over you at all hours? Not even if I tried. The other seats here, a rebellious spirit? I can scarce imagine it. I resented being a Pajal. It was inconceivable to me that I could not live among the others, and I did not scruple to express my misgivings to Isumiyan at every opportunity. Isura was a pillar of constant support. It was thanks to his encouragement that I embraced my destiny and resolved to use my gifts for the greater good. Also, I just realized that the White Mage characters are literally behind us, I think. I think those are the White Mage characters? That, or they could just be it. I remember one of them was Nora girl. We would become seed seers together, I believed, until one fateful day, when we were gathering herbs in the forest at Isumiyan's behest. We met a wanderer hailing from a distant land who told us his beloved was with child, and that he had traveled to Gridania to beseech the Great One for a painless birth. He asked us to guide him to the Guardian Tree. However, entry into such sacred places was not ours to permit, and there was something odd about his demeanor. Besides, with regret, I refused him, but Isura was loath to turn away a goodly stranger in need. He agreed to guide the man, despite my protestations. I ran to Isumiyan as fast as I could, and together we made haste for the Guardian Tree. We found the man motionless on the ground, having succumbed to the Great One's rage, and next to him was Isura, alive but unconscious. Oh. In time he recovered and related the whole story. In truth, the man had been an adventurer, a seeker of wealth and glory, and as he had knelt to make false supplications, he lunged forward to tear a branch from the Guardian Tree. He was yet a child, and Isura had no inkling of the darkness that could dwell within men's hearts. He learned the lesson that day, but the price he paid for it was great indeed. The Great One stripped Isura of his horns, and with them the right to call himself a Pajal. I was forced to expel him from the Fane. Again, I made a mistake of, I think, one character's talking the entire time, and then it was him. I never saw him again, or heard of a word of what had become him, though not for lack of trying. Despite his hardships, did he remain in 12's wood all this time? I wonder. He dreamed of naught else but becoming a seed seer. of a life in service to the people in the forest. He knew the weight of the responsibility and was eager to bear it. But he was deprived of the purpose by the very elementals he loved, and yet he did not lose that will to serve, I suspect, and instead resolved to watch over the 12's wood in his own way. I shudder to think what could have hastened his transformation into Glepner, as if his life was not harsh enough. In our final conversation, Isura confided in me that he would search for a means to calm the Great One's rage and earn absolution. To that end, he said he would seek the counsel of the Mughals. We gotta go to the Mughals? They said they have called the 12's wood home far longer than we have, and so none are more like to have knowledge of the most hidden workings. That comes as no surprise. He would not give up so easily on his dream. Even if the Mughals know not of Isura, they may be able to help us in other ways. Will you travel to Bramble Patch in my stead, Joanna? I have faith they will accept you, with their characteristic aplomb. Well, they're very characteristic, aren't they? Alright. Speak with the Mughals at Bramble Patch. We talk to these lads, aren't we? Alright. Over here. I like the little spikes everywhere here. For a second, I thought those were like dead Mughals. I was like, what am I walking into? What the? Yeah, what up, Whisker Wall? Did I fight you in the fight? Surely you can see that I am armed? If it's all the same to you, we don't want any. Move along, Kupo. I'm here on business. Huh? What a peculiar face you have, Kupo. Familiar, too. You wouldn't be the selfsame warrior who gave the legendary Mughals guard what for, would you? Joanna, was it? Yes, I did. Ah, it's an honor to meet you. Allow me to thank you personally for bringing the silliness to an end. Pourquoi Pika's the name? What brings you to our neck of the 12's wood? I got important business, you know, helping out my friend. Oh, what a pleasant coincidence. We were just discussing how we ought to go about calming the elementals, Kupo. The blasphemy with the dreadful horns has got them on edge, and for good reason. I've had to ask my personal guards here to sleep with one eye open. In case you haven't noticed, the beast's corruption has been spreading all throughout the woods. Needless to say, we've all got to stand up and put the 12's wood to rights. Raya O suggested the Mughals contribute to scouring the forest for even the smallest signs of taint. God damn it, we're going back to this again. Got to cleanse it before it gets out of hand, you know. Difficult and time-consuming work, but if it is in service to the forest, then we'll do it gladly, Kupo. I know taint is a word in the dictionary, but come on, y'all, can you choose a different word? It means different things, I know, but damn. Hey, I know you. You're the adventurer who gave me some of the finest scars. Yeah, it was pretty fun times, right? Yeah. Could be cop of the Mughals guard. No hard feelings about the whole hail to the king Kupo bit, I hope. No, I mean, it was fine. It was just a hard fought battle. I mean, it gave me PTSD. Not going to call for a rematch either, in case you're worried about that. Raya O and the others cured us of the tempering, and afterwards set us down for a stern lecture. No more calling upon good King Moogle Mog, the 12th for us. May he ever remain unsummoned in his royal grace and splendor. Alright, think about it. Yeah, they must have cured you once we found out. You've been tempered this entire time? All the way since the realm reborn? Then we just finally cured you? That's insane. Indeed. And what better way to make up for past indiscretions than to serve the realm? Even now, our kin scour every elm of the 12th and we would be remiss not to do our part. We would be overjoyed if a hero such as you helping us as well. If you're willing, something tells me you have a sharp eye for the taint we seek to cleanse. Can we count a few, Kupo? Yeah, I mean, I did a White Mage quest, so I do have that eye, don't I? Your reputation for magnanimity is well deserved. Let's begin by moving to higher ground that we may survey the area and locate particularly nasty spots of blight. There you go. Swoop. This is higher ground? This looks like the same level of ground. I have to... Wait, I'm on top of it. Am I supposed to go even... Ah! You seen this? What? We get... This is the first one... Wait... This is the first time I've seen a fucking character be like, yo, talk to me in the goddamn air. Is this the... I think this is the first and only fucking time I've seen this. That's kind of crazy. Alright, sure. Alright. Oh, you were able to make your way up here after all. I was worried you'd be stuck. Apologies for leaving you behind. It's so easy to forget that your kind lack wings, Kupo. I can't fly. I think I just wanted to be cheeky about this. Now then, where is it? Don't know. What are we looking for again? Are you looking? Because my mount is just in the way. There, to the south. Let us cleanse that festering taint at once. That's funny. I guess we don't talk to the Moogles that much. I think about it, there have been no Moogles in the story at all. Until now. Back to this again. Reminds me of my White Mage days. Even though I'm a tank. Again, why is this the... Why is this the tank one? Hang on. Get rid of this map. Done. We've cleansed it. Alright, where do we go now? There we go. Alright, here. Are you up high again? Are you down there? And I don't know. You're probably down there, actually. I didn't see you. Okay, yeah, I did not see you. The fate is in the way. Hang on, I'm sorry. Just looking at something. Alright. Sorry. That was some fine work, Kupo. I dare say it's even better... in even better shape than it was before. The others are doubtless flittering about stamping out corruption whatsoever it rears its hideous head. If I were the Great One, I would be applauding our efforts. Well, insofar as being without hands can clap, I suppose. Yo, what up? How goes the taint cleansing coop? I did what I could, but I swear, as soon as I finished with one area, 2 more start manifesting a fresh taint. The forest's ability to heal itself is waning, and this sickness is spreading too fast for even a legion of Muggles to manage. If we don't come up with a better solution soon, the situation is more grave than we imagined, Kupo. Oh, what do we do? We should maintain our efforts to purify the forest regardless. But since there are so many of us, we must also help the forest to remember how to help itself. Brilliant idea, I think. How do we go about doing that? Well, I was just getting to that part, Kupo. What are you... I've got it. We performed the friending... I'm sorry, we performed the what now? Is this like a thing on Facebook where you send friend requests? The friending? What in the name of good King Mugomong the 12th, may he shower us with the love and compassion of Kupo nuts, is that? Truth be told, I couldn't remember the ancient rite's name, so I just made something up on the spot, Kupo. But let's forget about that for now and move on to the stuff I do remember. Awesome. We're gonna do something you don't even remember. That's just great. Do you guys just sort of do whatever and hope that the forest is like, yeah, we're all right now? It's an old ceremony first performed when the nation of Gridania was but a spark of an idea of a random thought in the founders' heads. They knew that they were to establish a home within the 12's wood, that they would first have to entreat the elementals for permission. So a mage in their company found and cleansed few sources of foul ether, plant saplings in their place, and consecrated the soil with a prayer to show the forest the purity of their intentions. The elementals were so taken by this display that not only did they permit the people to settle within the forest, they also bestowed upon him their blessing as proof of their new covenant, Kupo. I remember now. The Gridanians still honor the agreement to this day. For every tree that is cut down, a sapling is planted. So we followed the history's example. We can soothe the forest's pain and also nourish it with new life. That's right, Kupo. Oh, but I wasn't finished with the story. Remember the mage who planted the sacred saplings? He was none other than Joran, sire of Onak Pota, the very first Paja. From that day forward, the elementals would bless a select few heroes with horns, favoring them with their fellowship. The Paja were exalted by all the peoples of the 12's wood. Even we Muggles look upon them in awe. And that's how it all began. I did not know that was Paja lore. They literally are just heroes with like, yeah, here, have some points. Boop. Something wrong, Kupo? You have a strange look on your face. Klepner may be a Pajal, a former Pajal at least. Apparently is deadly to heroes. How dreadful, Kupo. But what exactly are you saying? I'm just gonna re-say what my second choice. It's deadly to heroes. So the man you think may have become Klepner was a Pajal stripped of his blessing, and the blasphemy kills with a poison that manifests symptoms that resembles those of a creeping death. I feel sorry for Iyasura. To love the elementals, only to be shunned by them. To be surrounded by the beauty of a 12's wood and know that he was forever an outsider. All for a child's mistake. That despair could easily have caused him to turn. And this poison that preys upon those who bear the 12's wood's blessing. The heroes, just like the creeping death once did, might be another manifestation of that despair. That would explain the elementals' needs, Kupo. We must redouble our efforts to plant saplings, or they might never speak to us again. Indeed. Well, first things first, we must gather as many saplings as we can. Joanna, wait for us at Adder's Nest and make ready for a long and back-breaking day. Oh. Well, I guess I gotta go plant saplings. Some people are attacking these things. What? Oh. Da, 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 da. Oh man. Old fate time. And I don't have my dash. Oh, this is tragic. Tragic indeed. Fuck you. Get out of here. I'm busy. This will be the last one, probably. And bam. Awesome, I got 0 experience. Great. I also think I'm full on the stuff. Cool. Do 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 do. All right. Hey. Welcome back, Joanna. Did the Mughals have any insight to our problems? Oh, they have the relic shield. Pretty. I didn't get that far. Would have wanted to though. A reenactment of the ceremony which laid the foundation of Gridania. A fitting plan, given the gravity of the dread of our nation now faces. As ever, there is much work to be done before we can even begin. While the Mughals gather saplings, we shall continue to scour the 12's wood for new beasts that must be purged. Let us pray that the elder seeds here regains her strength and quickly as well. For now, take rest, my friend. That's a rare indulgence these days, and one you've earned 1,000 times over. Oh, I get a thing. I get coconut cod chowder. Great, something that fucking filled up my inventory once more. Thanks, game. Glepner has not been seen to encounter. The brief respite may be our best chance to quell the Great One's terror. Make way for the saplings, Kupo. We've had plenty of practice cultivating our gardens, so selecting the most robust ones was a simple matter. This was the hardest work, so you can help us with the easy part. If you see a spot of corruption, cleanse the taint and plant the sapling in its place, Kupo. Do enough times and Great One is sure to understand what we're doing all we can to heal the forest, which ought to brighten its mood. We'll see to the East Shroud. You have no trouble taking care of the rest, Kupo. Your efforts are much appreciated. We will begin without further delay. I trust you will not object to my company. I dare say healing the forest is one task for which I am more qualified than most. Are you okay? Lucide's here. Are you well enough to leave the city? I should like to think I have been for some time. In any event, Izumi has finally grown tired of my objections and ceased attempts to detain me further. Allow me to be the one to consecrate these saplings. It would be an honor to offer words of thanks to the forest for its bounty. Please do, Kupo. A prayer and the elder seer herself will surely hasten their growth, from tiny sapling to towering tree.
Such is my hope. As Joran did before me, I shall approach the Great One in friendship, and that I might see through the veil of fear that blinds it, and remember our covenant.
Alright. Let's go. Are you praying right now?
Let us begin by cleansing all traces of corruption in the central shroud. To green tier, I sense that the flow of aether has become warped there.
Impressive, Kupo. Not even my keen eyes could spot corruption from such a distance. I guess that's why she's the Elder Seats here, shit.
It is but one of many talents I owe to the elementals. Well then, shall we be on our way?
So far, this questline is pretty good, pretty okay. Mostly because I did do the White Mage quests, but it is just weird that this is the tank quest. Why is it? That's the biggest issue I have with this so far. It's just like, yeah, tank quest. Like, what? But there's a lot of there's a lot of similarities to the White Mage one in the tank quest. All right. Where at least the role quests in Shadowbringers were like, they tried to make it seem like there was there's a reason why you're the tank. It was a similarity to one of Arbert's pals, which was a lot, cooler. That, and I'm gonna say the Great One, kind of an asshole. Just like, yeah, kid made a mistake. What should we do? Oh yeah, we're just gonna take away his horns and then ruin his livelihood. Thanks, bye. Like, what? Like, yes, he should not have just brought any random visitor to the place, but still pretty fucked up. Also, damn, this is one big tainted spire. But no, I've also heard that consensus around the internet. People have sort of had that, and yeah, I kind of agree. It's like, yeah, not the best. But I don't know. I like Kani-sana. She's alright. She's pretty cool. You get to at least hear more of her past. Is at least something to do with her. To flesh her out a bit more.
In gratitude for your boundless blessings do I offer this gift. May it nourish you as you nourish us. At last, the earth is cleansed. There is a settlement not far from here. We should tell them of this sapling. Bid them watch over it, and keep it safe from harm.
Of course, Elder Seats here. I shall relay your words forthwith. I will give the people hope to know that they can aid the restoration of the 12 Sword.
Thank you. And now we must go.
We are going to
Silent Arbor. There something foul impedes the flow of ether. Let us hurry.
Okay, some people don't care about Gridania lore. That's like, I'm interested in the fact that the heroes became Pajal. That was an interesting factoid. I think it's alright. It is a very weird... It feels like it is contradictory to some of the other lore. I don't know. There's something about it is just weird. Doesn't fit like the Great One, the Elementals and all that. The Elementals never really never really are prevalent in the main story, and I guess that's why. Look, the flowers here have withered and died. I shudder to think what the forest would look like if this were allowed to spread. I guess that's why people may not care too much about the Gridania lore.
Pray, seeded corruption, I may plant and bless the sapling.
Corrupted water. Yeah, you could help me with this. You could just throw some spells. Make it a little quicker, right? Huh? Come on. Alright, fine. Go ahead, Connie. Do your thing.
The injury has begun to heal, and our next destination lies to the north. Near Hurst Mill, I believe. 'Tis faint, for we are far from the source. Nevertheless, I am certain it is there. Come.
All right. Hurst Mill. I do not remember any name. You keep saying like Hurst Mill. Like, I only know 8 the right locations. I don't know. I'm bad at this. But that's just me in general with any like map in any game. Over here. Hearts. I mean, I applaud there, though. I'm interested to see the other ones. I do wonder, because I haven't heard that many mind-blowing things about the other role quests, but, you know, who knows. I'll have to give my own opinion on that when I do them way later. So close to the hamlet, is nowhere safe? Where must the people seek shelter from this corruption? But of course I have to level all the other jobs to 90.
It's fortunate that the corruption here is faint. A simple prayer should suffice to cleanse this soil, after which we may plant a sapling.
I will say though, this quest is really just like, go to this place, plant sapling. Alright, let's do it again. I was like, come on guys, really?
I sense some other disruptions in the etheric flow, which leads me to believe that the Mongols have already seen to the remainder. Indeed, the 12s would sighs with a contentment I have not felt in a long while. But it will serve to placate the Great One, I cannot say. Not until we visit the Guardian Tree.
Hey farmers, what up?
Excuse me, but you're the Aldecitsia, aren't you? What brings you all the way to our village? Corruption that had upset the balance of Aether, but that we have since cleansed the prayer with saplings. Thus has the 12s wood reclaimed a measure of peace.
You've been planting trees. I probably should explain why you're planting the trees.
We have. The elementals have suffered much of late, and with these offerings we endeavor to raise their spirits.
Elder Seatsier, I've got to protest. What of the people's spirits? We who dread every step we must take out of doors.
That terrible monster is still out there, preying upon innocent folk without rhyme or reason. And if it doesn't strike us dead where we stand, its poison won't finish the job. I know that you are afraid, that you and yours suffer still. However, 'tis under the auspices of the elementals that we may call the 12s wood home, and they too cry out for deliverance. Even the Great One quakes with fear for the blasphemy's continued existence. To ignore their plight is to invite greater tragedy for us all. Rest assured, however, that I have not forgotten the needs of the people. We bring comfort to the elementals and renew our sacred ties, that we might enlist the aid of the Great One in combating Gleipnir and the suffocating despair it spreads. And so I pray you to continue to put your faith in our guardians, and in me.
Would that we could, Elder Seats here, but we've been dealing with death and sickness before Glepner's coming. They say the creeping death is nothing to fear these days, but we know better. One of ours caught it not long ago. We gave her the cure, had plenty on hand. For a while we thought it would be alright, but by the time we realized it hadn't done a damn thing, it was too late to call for a conjurer. It was a sad day for us all when she passed, but for none more so than her poor husband, Supin.
He was beside himself with grief, and who could blame him? And then came Glepner to compound our woes. Supin, it cannot be. Do you speak of Sura Supin?
Yes, sir. No, Supin was an odd one, but no one mistake him for Pajal. Supin wasn't even his real name. That'd be Elengia. But his wife was fond of calling him Supin for some reason, and it caught on with the rest of us. Maybe he changed his name after the entire thing.
I see. And what did Elengia look like?
Well, I'd say he'd seen no more than 30 summers. Kept to himself. Came and went with an area of word at times. Though after he met his beloved, he became more of a fixture, friendly even. His wife was a sickly lass, but she had spirit. But spirit's not enough to beat the creeping death. Pity we couldn't do anything for her. So wait, she got the creeping death before the monster came by, and then he did transform into the blasphemy.
He had finally made a new life for himself here. Thank you for recounting Elengia's story. Sad though it was, it has helped me better understand how much you have all suffered. I promise that you will have cause to celebrate soon. Until then, I implore you again to place your faith in the elementals and in me. Together we shall overcome this crisis.
It's like, alright. Although, I was like, come on, girl. You really just explained to him, like, yeah, we're planting trees. Like, planting tree. Isn't there a disease going around? A monster? Why are you doing that? It's like, maybe you should have explained why we're planting the trees.
Despite what he said, I am certain this Elengia was Isura Supin. To think that he was living so close by for all those years, searching for new purpose and finding true love, only to be robbed of that fulfillment too. Were he still a Pajal employed by the elementals, could he have saved her? He would have dwelt on the question, night after sleepless night. I know I would have. Mayhap in the end he came to blame the elementals for his helplessness, for her death, and in despair was consumed.
Aye, the animosity would linger, endure, and in vengeance would Glepner find its final purpose.
We have done all we can to show the Great One the purity of our intent. Let us hope that we will be accepted as friends.
Alright. All the way here. Whoop. To Evershade. I like how I started raiding there in that cutscene. It's like, oh, it's in the mood. Completely lucky. I thought this was an actual Moogle. Boops McMoogles? Oh, also MoBA is a really good name.
Our supplications cannot have escaped the Great One's notice. May it be enough to receive an audience.
Okay.
O Great One, may I abide ever beneath your boughs, embraced by your compassion, grace, and wisdom. Still the fear within your heart, and know that I am your faithful servant.
Zoom. Chief Loden.
All feeling, passing corruption, refreshed, renewed green, flesh restored. Child of child, covenant honored, friend, friendship, peace. It worked. The Great One speaks through the Elder Seer. We were right to follow Jorin's example.
Yo, dude. Great One. The corruption is but one aspect of a greater threat. Come on, dude. Yeah. We need your help.
Profanity spawn, despair's orphan, sadness and anger, sadness, death prayer, one and all. Poison potent, wounds unmending, withering bark, no strength to share.
Excuse me? After all we've done, you deny us. After all the Elder Seer has endured, she's pledged herself to you, devoted her life to the 12's Wood. The people cried out for salvation and she answered. The elementals cried out for deliverance and she answered. Only you can help us now. If you do not, then we are lost. She is lost. Please, I beg of you.
We beg you.
Oh, everyone's here. What the fuck? They all followed us? Yo, come on, trees. Help us out. What are you doing here?
We've been depending on the Seers all our lives, blaming them whenever something goes wrong, without ever considering what we might do with ourselves. Aye, but no longer. The Elder Seer has gone to incredible lengths for her people, and so people have come to return the favor. If her plea alone is not convincing enough, then we will raise our voices in support. We couldn't let them make the journey without protection. That, and we couldn't let them put us to shame. We too have come to stand with the Elder Seer and beseech the Great One for aid. We all want the same thing, don't we? Peace restored to the forest, so please share what you can, however little. Do not forsake us. Do not forsake her.
This has energy of like, Spider-Man 1 when all the New Yorkers are like, yo, you mess with Spider-Man, you mess with all of us. That's kind of that energy. It's pretty great. Look it.
Connie, Covenant's child, walks with man, with elemental, keeper of ancient faith, unbroken. Cannot, will not break faith. A man, render up flesh.
Then you agree to help us? I like how he was also like, I'm not really sure what he said. What it said. What did it say?
Fresh branches, take and join. To oldest elders, renew bond, as one stir. Raise up to heavens, covenant symbol, our staff. All join, all bloom, all peace.
Yeah.
My My duty weighed heavy on my heart, so heavy that at times I scarce remembered to breathe. For days and nights I worried that I would be found wanting. But by your faith and trust has the path forward been revealed to us. You came hither, united in purpose, and bared your hearts before the Great One. I, Negridania, is forever in your debt.
Oh, a tree. So, like, do we eat this or are we all getting some trees? My warrior light would eat this. They just be like, fuck it. Let's see if I can try. Do I not get one? Wait, did I not get a tree? I'm not holding it out, so I'm assuming I didn't.
May I rely on you to all once more? I bid you take these branches to every corner of the 12's wood and join them to the eldest trees, that we might finally win free of this despair.
It shall be done, Elder Seatsier. We swear it.
Once the trees have been bound together in spirit, I shall carry out the Great One's final instruction, and cast its cleansing power all across the 12's wood. Yet, I must remind you, my friends, that Glepnir still stalks the forest. It will not remain idle. It will attempt to stop us. Go with hope in your hearts, but do not lose sight of the danger.
Is it a really good idea then to let random civilians do this? Maybe we should have people with weapons? We did it. Did I get a message? Is it finally time? Hang on. Fine, it took a while. I need to talk, and this is very important. I need to go talk to this. It's very important. I need to I have to switch the wait, is that the starting armor for the male Vieira? This is also very important. Wait, no, where'd it go? Bunny! Male bunny! Not this one, it was someone else. This is 9. This is obviously near gear. Oh, they're gone. This one's dancing. Cute girl. Where's the Moogle messenger? Can't remember anymore now. Yeah, no, I forgot. Shit. No, that's not the Moogle messenger. It's oh, whatever. Fuck it. I'm gonna keep going. I think they're at the amphitheater, if I'm not mistaken. I could be wrong.
I admit, for a moment, I thought it wouldn't work, but the Elder Seats here moved not only the hearts of the people, but that of the forest itself. Her final task appears to be a bit more complicated than the Great One made it sound, and so she must scour the ancient texts before the time comes, and consult with the Seatsier Council to make sure all goes according to plan. It's just as well. We still need to wait for the others have joined the Great One's branches to the many ancient trees scattered throughout the 12th wood. Then, of course, there is the matter of Glepnir. He will not go peacefully as we work to hasten his demise. When he comes, we must be ready.
Path unveiled. And I get materia. Well. I need... Let's see. Tenacity, I hear, is not a thing I should have. Critical hit, then. Drink of water, hang on. That was a lot. Because I've been talking all the time. Damn. And I was waiting for the MSQ when I can finally have at least some breaks. Impeccable timing as always, Joanna. But moments ago, the Elder Seeds here sent word to go and fetch you. She's already on her way. And will explain everything herself when she arrives. So, you mind telling me your name? I would like to know. The children of the 12s would, both Moogle and man alike, have sallied forth, branches in hand, to the far reaches of the forest. Soon their task shall be completed. Though the shadow of death yet looms large, they do not allow despair into their hearts. They hold fast to their faith in a brighter future. We shall see their hope rewarded, and by the grace of the elementals, consign these grim days to memory. We need only succeed in summoning the ermine hedge. You may recall that the Great One's words were muddled and esoteric. I believe it was an instruction to carry out this esoteric ceremony in order to expunge the corruption befouling the forest, that the once tainted earth may begin to mend. For you see, when the ermine hedge last was formed, it was to protect the 12s from threats without. The Great One acted as a guardian, embracing the woods to shield them as a father would his child. On this occasion, however, we will call upon it to nourish and revitalize, as a mother nurses her child to make them strong against sickness. Basically, a big vaccine. In channeling the power of the elementals in this way, we can stem the spread of Glepner's poison, and the scars of its passing will finally heal. At least that's what the Great One intended to say, I believe. The Seedsio Council agrees with my interpretation, and has permitted me to perform the ceremony. Nice. And on the holidays too. I have in my possession a single branch, the final one to be attached to the eldest tree of the 12th wood. For all that you have done to aid us thus far, I ask you accept this honor. Who better to set the final stone in this new foundation for everlasting peace? You who have sacrificed so much for the sake of others. If we had even a sliver of your courage, we could move mountains. Thank you. Thank you, my friend. We will find the tree of which I spoke in front of the Leather Workers Guild. Let us depart. Wait, did you say the Leather Workers Guild? Like right here? Oh, okay. Shit. This? Oh, no, wait. That's not... Oh, right. I think I know where it is. That's the place where we always go to go to the marketplace. But is this where it is? Moogle Messenger, are you here? It's a male symbol. Shop, summoning bell, that's not what I want. What if I did go to New Gudani again? Was there a male symbol somewhere that I just didn't notice? Is it at... Don't tell me it's at the amphitheater. For some reason it is at the amphitheater. I don't know why there's only one Moogle messenger at the amphitheater. You know what, we're gonna go there real quick. They have an important item for me. And again, I don't know exactly if this shows any private information, so I'm just gonna do this. Alright. Yeah, alright, I take this. Alright, back to this, and we got the item. ballroom etiquette, pizza, and prejudice. An illustrated manual on how to stay true to your heart despite society's pretensions. The eat pizza emote. How does that even... What? Despite society's pretensions. How does that even make any... Okay. Oh, it's good. That's adorable. Oh my god. Cute. You snack on a slice of pizza. Damn straight I do. Shout out to pizza. Alright. Wait, does it finally say... Hang on. It says letter workers guild, but it also says in the shaded bower. Oh wow. They finally say that too in the description. That's nice. This is a very important emote to have. Yep, it was. There's a big tree. From here, the Great One's blessing will spread to every corner of Gridania. And in all manner, we could be scurrying back into the shadows.
Look to the boughs above, and you will see a spot where the bark has been discolored by age and the elements. There you must affix the branch.
I can't fly here in the city, so do I have to climb? You ascend the ancient trunk and affix the branch of the guardian tree to the weathered bark as directed by the elder seats here. Why can't I climb? Damn it. Damn you MMOs.
You are quite a climber, and with that, all preparations are now complete. Let us return to the guardian tree, and with the aid of the Great One, deliver salvation to the whole of the 12th Wood.
To the guardian tree, but we'll fight a boss probably. Also disappointed that this is the only fighting event in this. Yeah, that's the appropriate word. Fighting event. The only instance, solo instance. That's it, solo instance. If it even is, if it is, it probably is a solo instance. But where the other job quests would have at least 2. But they were like, nah, I'm gonna give you 1 instead. It's like, I guess. Sure. Oh well, once I do this, I can have dyeable gear. I will probably not dye it, but... Well, I won't dye it until the end. After I beat the game. I stick with this color.
If it is truly Iasura's lingering resentment for the elementals that drives the blasphemy, then it will surely come. For the sake of the man he was, I must try to appeal to his reason. But should I fail, then we have no recourse but to fight it. Regardless, this day we shall bid farewell to Gleipnir.
It's raining. Guess we wait. So, you play Triple Triad? It's pretty good. Sometimes it's fun.
I do enjoy a game. I beat everyone in my olden days. I'm summoning the Ermin Hedge now. Every elm of the sacred lands will be imbued with the Great One's nourishing ether. The forest will be empowered to heal itself, to break free of Gleipnir's despair. Now what? It would give great characterization if she just plays Triple Triad. That'd be amazing. The ceremony is complete and delicate. Complex and delicate. I must maintain focus. I trust you will do what is necessary to see that I am not interrupted.
Again, why am I a tank here? Gleipnir comes. Defend the elder seats here. I guess defense, but like healers can defend each other. No, I don't know. Hey, buddy. Blasphemy. Glepner.
Are the elementals so deserving of your scorn? Do you hate me too, for my horns? I knew a boy once, a boy who called them gifts, symbols of the blessings he resolved to share with the world. Yet the beast before me now brings not but misery and death, marks its victims with chains to bind and condemn, to share in its suffering. I was not there for you then, but I am here for you now, to make what you have become. I shall begin the ceremony. Stand fast and remember what we fight for.
Hiya! Swoop. Boop. Oh man, she's doing fancy moves. Alright, let's go. You and me, Glepner. I'm gonna keep you over here. Hey. Nope. That was my bad. I didn't see that it was a stack marker. Poison courses through your veins. Oh. Oh, I see what this is. Get him. Oh, that's why I'm a tank. Nope. I knew you looked like Behemoth for a second. Still down for the count. Uh oh. Please stop attacking my friends. I would really like you to not do that. Wait a minute. Wait, no, I'm at 90 now. I can do the thing. Oh. I haven't done it in... Oh, shit, my bad. Well, I'll get my chance. Only halfway through the ceremony. Oh. Well, I can't collect all of them. I don't know how to collect all the poisons. Alright, we're going to finally see it. The sword combo. Let's fucking go! Boop. Yeah. Yeah! That was pretty awesome. Alright, we got this. Also, now I'm getting a phone call at the wrong time, really. No, I can't stop that. Stop attacking! Oh! Oh! Come on. Bam! Fuck you! Alright, Glypner, it's over.
My hatred is exhausted. I cannot stand.
No, keep going. I believe in you, girl. Be the white mage you were meant to be. What are you doing? Gather your Aether to protect for Connie. Got it. Here, take some Aether. Ow! Now I'm exhausted.
My prayers have been heard.
By the grace of the elementals.
Oh. Oh no! Let's go!
By the light of the crystal.
Yeah, but I light of the crystal. Well, except for the fact that I, may have killed her. It's fine. It's fine. Oh boy. Oh, it's doing new moves.
I shall ease your hurts.
Alright, 4, and then do this. 32,000. I wonder if I'm supposed to be doing this as a combo, because it could be that my regular attacks are a better combo.
Be gone with you. What's will be done.
It's almost dead. So do any of you have a limit break? It'd be really nice if you did. I may have activated Requiem God too early. It's fine though. We won. Woo! That pretty much ends the tank roll quests. It's okay, buddy. Time to sleep now.
Those sacred soil and azure skies, may your compassion flow and swell to banish the darkness.
she's styling.
Receding terror, blissful quiet. Blessing, covenant reserved, now and always. Child of child, honor and gratitude, unending. For we as well, honor and gratitude unending. We could not have overcome the blasphemy without your aid. I mean, you also technically caused it, but I mean, let's not point fingers right now. In your everlasting grace, I pray you continue to guide we children of the forest. In your boundless mercy, I pray you forgive the lost and forsaken who succumb to despair. To you, my dear Isura, I promise I shall never forget your words of wisdom. Ours indeed a gift and a blessing, and a duty to our people I will uphold. Until my final breath, this I swear.
This is very pretty. I hope the place looks like this forever. Sparkles! Aw. Damn it. I guess the game would not handle it.
Thank you, Joanna. The great cleansing could not have succeeded without you. The blight has been purged, and the blasphemous beast which bore it laid low. The sacred wood that once held its breath in fear now breathes a long sigh of relief. I must return to Gridania and my regular duties as elder seats here, but I should be glad if you could call upon me there. That is, if I may impose upon you one final time. Thank you. I promise not to detain you at length. Let us meet again at the Lotus Stand.
She's inviting me to a Lotus Stand? On a date? Probably not. What the fuck is that? You know what? I don't want to know. I think it's actually a fate or a hunt that you get somewhere. Not sure. Also, I need to return this phone call. I'm just gonna take a tiny break. Sorry, it was just it wasn't too important, but it is just a thing. Everything's fine at least.
The elder seats here. Wait you within. Shall I escort you to her?
Sure, why not? Sounds fun. Alright, we're at the end of this. So, everything cool?
The Great One Aether flows all throughout the 12th Wood, purging the last vestiges of Gleipnir's poison. The surviving wounded are no longer in danger and have begun to recover at long last.
Hooray! Oh man, look at these folks.
We have much cause to rejoice, in no small part because of you, my friend. On behalf of Gridania and myself, allow me to thank you yet again for your tireless efforts in bringing Glepnir to heal.
You went above and beyond the call of duty for the sake of our people and their homeland. You were inspiring to behold. And not for the first time, I must say. Oh, you. I didn't think about it. We have never sat in these chairs, have we? Have we had these?
Forgive me, Elder Seatir, but with this crisis behind us, I would suggest a new course of action. Oh, and what would that be?
Rest. In all our time together, I have never seen you so hard pressed. Surely you are weary and could benefit from a brief respite.
I appreciate your concern, my friend, but I cannot, will not. One day, perhaps, but not this day.
But Elder Seatir.
Recent events have given me cause to reflect upon my past, upon lessons that I once thought I had taken to heart. When I did not yet understand the duty which I had been entrusted, with these horns of mine were but chains binding me to a destiny I did not choose. 'Twas Iasura who taught me to appreciate the gift I had been given. Had he not been there to help me to the proper path, where would my errant feet have taken me instead? He was perhaps the first, but he would not be the last. My brother and sister, and countless other souls, through their words and their support, have also helped me continue to find a way forward, even when I thought there was none. 'Tis by opening our hearts to one another that we in turn open new paths, that we can conceive of greater opportunities and brighter futures. All who live within Gridania and deserving of these gifts, and so I must always be there for them, that together we may journey in safety through darkest night.
Not tempted to live wild and free like an adventurer?
It is not without its appeal. I recall fondly the few occasions I have traveled beyond. Our time together in the Trinity Mists left a lasting impression.
That was a fun time.
If ever there came a time when I need no longer serve as Elder Seatir, I should very much like to accompany you on another adventure.
Yeah, sure, why not? You could be my healer.
Regardless of what the future has in store, my present course is clear. So long as we Pajal serve as a bridge between man and elemental, Gridania can weather any storm. And so I will continue to walk hand in hand with my people and my patrons along a path that we discover together.
Oh, whoops. Well, ma'am, this has been fun. But I gotta go to space after this. I know, crazy, right? I assume I talked to the dude one last time. Oh, you, here. Though the blasphemy is no more, there are still administrative matters to resolve. If it's not too much to ask, could you bring word of these recent events to our delegate in Ratzathan? It's been an honor and my pleasure, my friend. May the elementals watch over and keep you. Going to Ratzathan to end his quest? What? Why? Oh, okay. Oh, wait, that's right. Yeah, I forgot. I forgot that was the point. That's where I picked up the quest. Yeah, makes sense. It's like, why are we going to Ratzathan? I was like, yeah, that's why. Oh. Call the Radiant Host. I'll be coming back here at least 4 more times. Well, 8, technically. Welcome back. I pray you have brought glad tidings. Oh, you know, this and that, how it goes. Glepnir is slain. You brought joy to me on an otherwise uneventful day. Of course, I had complete faith in your success, but I had begun to worry ever so slightly when you did not return as quickly as I anticipated. I shall report your success to the envoys at once. If we have further need of you, I pray you will answer our call. Yeah, maybe one day I'll, do I get all of these? Oh, they're not choices. They just give them to me. Okay. You can now dye level 90 gear for tank rolls. It was locked, but now it is not. Let's see, the main one, huh? Oh, it's the cape. Hang on. Well, the dye just affects the cape, I guess, right? No, it's just a cape. That means I can have a colored cape? Hang on. Sometimes the menu on controller is just a thing. Why am I here? Please. I didn't see L1 and R1 there. Or I just maybe was blind. Ooh, red. Ooh, pink. We get pink as well. Yeah, no, wait. The left and right, they just disappear. Why do they disappear? Do you have to like turn this off? You do. That's so weird. Why do you have to do that? Sometimes I ask, why do you have to do some things in this game, but in order to do another thing? And the game just doesn't really answer me, to be honest. Raisin Brown died. It's just brown. How's that a what do raisin and brown have anything to do with yellow? Oh, why does it look yellow anyway? Is what I mean to say. Okay. It's fine. Ooh, even bluer than before. Well, it's got this red, white and blue aesthetic there. Oh, looks nice. Interesting. What about the other gear? Can it even look dyed? The feet. Oh, well, of course this looks dyed, but it's covered up by the armor. There is a thing, the leggings under it. Hardly looks that changed, sadly. You can see red. Does it change a bit here? Like, oh, the back. So it'll change the back a bit. Nice. All right, it's fine. I'll figure it out later. I can finally go back to Old Chariot. Oh my god! But yeah, I'd rate that the Tank World Quest not as good as the one in Shadowbringers, to be honest. I don't know. That felt more memorable. It felt a little underwhelming, but it was still kind of nice. It's not too bad. Is it the Creed armor? Oh, that's the Creed armor set, I think. That's a different armor set. Hold on. I can't look at him, though. Or can I? I thought that was... antiquated. That's the antiquated set, which is probably the 80s set. It's so weird, though, that the job gear is that. Last ring? Oh my god. I think the last ring must be in the last dungeon of this game, or the main quest at least. Be pretty appropriate to call it the last something. All right, where's the main quest? At the Baldesian Annex. Alright. But overall, you know, I think it was alright enough. Yeah, not as good as the other ones. It was kind of like a middle tier job quest. Like a white mage quest. So it's very appropriate. You know, not as good as the Bard or Dark Knight quest, but not as bad as the Monk or Paladin quests. Except the Paladin quests at least get better at the end, but yeah, no, I mean, it was middle tier. I'd say maybe I don't really give scores to things, but you know, you take it as what you will. And again, the only reason I was a tank was to interrupt that boss to do things. Other than that, why was I still a tank? I don't understand. You should have, I don't know, should have just been at least a healer. The probability of the healer being a white mage would have been pretty high up there. Yeah. So, before we continue, I'm gonna take a break.